Blessings.
Yo, peace and love, Queen. How you doing?
Respect. I'm doing fine, thank you. How are
Enough
you?
respect to you as well. I go by the name of Head Crack. I'm representing my morning show, The Morning Hustle, Dish Nation, and a whole bunch of other things. October
Sorry, thank you.
27th, it is going down. We are here for all these vibes, the BT Hip Hop Awards, and coffee. You're going to be setting it off in the first, well, not the first ever, but you're going to be setting it off in the reggae cypher. How excited are we?
I'm very excited. Thank you very much. Respect. I'm looking forward. This is my first time. Yeah.
Okay, now being from Kingston, Jamaica, the sound of hip hop, travels worldwide. Being from there, what does this mean to you? And just even like to be able to represent, for Jamaica the way you are.
Well, Jamaica is somewhat inspired by hip hop, I think, especially in the genre dancehall that we have. Now we have a lot more hip hop sounding beats and hip hop flowing artists coming out. So it's definitely a part of our culture, and it feels good to represent my country in other countries and be an international inspiration for both my country and people outside of it.
Yes, indeed. Now, what are some of the things that you've had to overcome, with 2020 being the monster that it has been?
Yeah,
Far as lack of ability to do shows in some cases,
yeah,
and having
yeah.
to spend more time internally being creative.
Yeah, for sure. I would say COVID-19 has hindered me from physically linking up with producers and other artists, in order to collaborate musically. But we've been able to get stuff done virtually and still slip in a little bit of physical link up. So it's been good. I can't complain too much. I still have found the upside, the positive side throughout. So I can't complain.
Hey man, it's all about alkaline thoughts and just like, yo, the cup is half full, not half empty. So that definitely
Yeah,
resonates.
yeah, for sure.
It's been a long journey for you. You've been doing music since you were young, taught yourself how to play instruments. When you think about this journey that you've been on, what was your first
Yeah.
musical breakthrough? Like the first time maybe you did a show and everything went right. Take us back there.
I would say my first musical breakthrough was actually my first musical effort. It was a tribute that I wrote with my guitar for Usain Bolt, who is like a legend to our country. He's the fastest man in the world, I think so far still. And he's just a huge legend and a huge inspiration to the youth of Jamaica. So once I did that tribute, I posted it onto my Instagram. I was about probably like 16, 17. He reposted it on his Instagram, and from then my first set of producers who helped me with my first set of songs, came through from his following. So that was literally my first musical breakthrough.
Dope, dope, dope. And there's something special about hip hop and reggae together, especially when you
Yeah.
merge them, right? But
Yeah.
reggae music speaks to the spirit in a way that a lot of other genres can't. Now, being a reggae artist who is inspired by hip hop, what do you think that magic is?
I don't know, but I'm very happy to, I would say, be able to produce it. I have an album coming out that has just the vibes that you just described, and I think it's nice to be able to bop and enjoy a beat and dance to it, but still be inspired by the lyrics and the message.
Indeed, indeed. Now, this new award show has been it's in a different format this year because of COVID-19 restrictions. How fun was it being on
Yeah.
the set, recording your part, doing your thing?
It was fun. It was actually a bit of a rainy evening, and it was interesting to see, my team pull through and just make everything work. And yeah, it was amazing. It was really nice.
Fresh, fresh,
It was
fresh.
also good listening to the other artists from my team, so from Jamaica.
Yeah, like and not to spoil it, but there's some really dope names listed in
For
the
sure, for
the
sure, for
reggae
sure.
site for this year. Now, like let's just say if you had the ability to handpick your very own BT cipher, like it could be legends from the current times or even previously. Who would Coffee throw in there?
Yeah, there's an artist from Nigeria. His name is Rema. I don't know if you know him, but I would definitely throw him in the BET cipher if I had a chance.
Okay. Who else? Give me like three more.
Three more. Burna Boy alongside Rema.
Okay. Big up, big up.
An artist named Thames, I think from Nigeria as well as I'm just gonna say Spice from Jamaica.
Okay, cool. This sounds very
Thames is a female.
okay. This
Yeah.
sounds like a very eclectic group of people. Not mad at it.
Balance. Yeah.
You mentioned Nigeria. Our brothers and sisters over there going through something real traumatic right now. You know, Jamaica has also, been no stranger to, protests and uprisings over the years. You know, how does this
True.
affect you and your spirit when you see people going through things, abroad, even the things that happen over here, stateside as well?
Yeah. It's sad to see, especially people being oppressed and people losing their lives for, things that shouldn't put them in such a position. Things like fighting for our rights and just fighting for our lives and trying to build a positive and a peaceful environment. And it's awful to see, and it definitely makes me feel sad as, being a part of the world and somebody who has to go through this, somebody who has to travel and go through these countries as well, and to have it in my home country. It's a terrible feeling, and I think music is my outlet for that, and I think I try to make positive music in order to help people go through tough times, I would say.
Got you. Now, I don't know if you heard, but Master P is being honored with the I Am Hip Hop Award this year. This dude's been, putting his work in for a long time. Have you ever been directly influenced or affected by the music of Master P? I know you're 18, so some of the stuff may have missed you, but I know we also celebrate music, no matter when it was made, if it's jamming, right?
Yeah. I haven't had direct contact with Master P's music, but I've been very inspired by his story and just his come up and his hard work over the years.
Indeed. Now, looking at the BT Hip Hop Awards over the last 15 years, was there any performances or particular moments that stick out in your mind, Koffee?
Maybe did Beyonce perform on BT Awards ever?
I think that was just the regular BT Awards and not the BT Hip Hop Awards. It just all turns into a blur.
No, I don't think I have any particular memories, to be honest. I grew up in a Christian household, so I just kind of got exposed to real world music.
Oh, wow. So, like, how does your folks feel about what you do? Which is like, it's not ratch by any stretch of the imagination, but, how do your folks feel about what you do?
They feel good, and that's definitely a part of the reason why I keep it positive, so that my family members and people who I grew up with and grew up knowing can still indulge in my music and feel good about it. So yeah, that's why the positivity remains.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, let's just say, Koffee, you're hanging out with your friends because you're 18 now and you're able to move around.
I'm 20.
You're 20. Okay. They sent this bio 2 years ago. So you're 20 now, 1 year away from drinking. You go to a karaoke bar with your homies, right?
Yeah.
And there's one hip hop song that you can sing better than anybody else. What is that joint that Koffee could tear it down from first verse to the last verse?
Shoot. You mean to tell me I don't know no hip hop song like that? I can't really rely on myself to pick a hip hop song right now. Other songs, but maybe hip hop influence, but not really hip hop. Like Yeah by Burna Boy. That have a hip hop vibes to it.
Okay, yeah.
Hip hop. Yeah.
These are your choices. This is what you like. All right, cool. We'll tear it down.
I can see that start to finish.
All right. Well, before I pass you off to some of my esteemed colleagues who are in the chat, the motto this year is hip hop has something to say. But what does Koffee have to say? What is your message?
I definitely have to say positivity and peace and just unity can definitely go a far way. Putting your all into your craft and whatever you do as your career can really inspire people. So believe in yourself and just push hard, push far. You never know where you'll reach, but you'll be proud of yourself if you do.
Yeah, I'm going to put all that on a shirt, all of it.
Respect.
Just saying. Wise words. Much love to you. Can't wait to see what you do in the reggae cipher and continue to rise, man. And I know your family got to be proud of you, Queen.
Blessings. Thank you.
All right, Koffee, y'all. Well, I'm about to pass you to my good old friends in the chat. Continue success.
Full respect.
Peace.